And here we go as our first crew of the day is making their approach in on the dock. Always interesting when I see those swim mats just sitting on the back deck like this because you kind of lose a little bit of the access on the boat. And Cap looks like they're struggling to figure this one out a little bit as they almost spin it around as they're trying to get it lined up. But Cap's going to back her up, and let's see how they finish this one out. But welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on Earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting 79th Street. So it looks like they're going to make their approach on dock number 2. Coming in, slow roll approach, definitely taking it easy. Got a girl on the bow, reaching out for the pole. And there we go, she's on the dock, kind of stumbles for a second. And they'll get the stern brought around as well. And 2 lines on the dock. And our first crew looks like they're about ready to roll. And Mama sees the camera, and now so does everybody else. So here comes our next group of ladies heading in on the dock, and these ones are frequent locals down here at 79th. I've seen them many times in this dinghy. So coming in on approach, a little bit sideways, but it's kind of wild down here today. You can definitely tell we got a king tide rolling as the water is almost up to the docks. So the ladies go for the pole grab, slowly drifting forward. And now the stern kicks out. They got to reach for it. No lines in hand as they're trying to just get it pulled over. And there we go. We got a line on the pole now as the ladies get it pulled back over to the dock. Now this is a risky move down here at 79th. This was one of the slickest ramps I've ever seen, and the amount of people I've watched just slide down this ramp walking in this water is crazy, but our lady here is coming out, and I think one of the advantages she's got today is that king tide. This water's a couple foot higher than normal, so the slick part of the ramp probably might be just a few feet down, but I don't know why she's walking out there. So she's walking up, and they're pulling it forward, but they could have done that from the dock. So she stops to talk to the officer before heading over there. And he's kind of like, yeah, what's up, girl? I don't know what she's asking him. But whatever it is, he kind of said no and sent her on her way. So she's going to get the truck, but I noticed this when we were coming over here to set up where that truck is. It's a tight squeeze with the cars that have gotten around them since they originally parked there. I'm curious how she's going to do trying to get this one out. So here we go. She's going to try and back it out. Again, like I said, we noticed this when we were walking around to set up. And just backs up slowly. And looks okay. Is she gonna make it out? I'm gonna be surprised. I thought for sure she was gonna have to give a couple attempts at this to be able to get this one out. And she looks pretty solid, actually. And has to come forward. She's gonna have to angle it back around. I know it's tough to see from this angle, but just know she does not have a lot of room to work with back there. And she got it. Oh, nope, not quite yet. I thought she had it. But here we go. She's still trying to work it. And there we go. She's got it this time. So here comes our next crew on approach, and it's another jet boat. And this is another one of those local crews we see quite a bit down here. I'm not sure if this is a charter. Probably. Probably not of the legal kind if I had to guess as well, but that's another story. But anyways, I believe this is probably a charter, or he either runs people out to where the jet skis are in the bay. It could be either one. And coming in on approach, and this is usually how you can tell if it's a charter, because nobody's going to try and help. Now, I'm wrong. Somebody's stepping up into the bow here. but Cap's sliding off. So he's going to have to back it up and going to chalk this first attempt up as a miss. So he's trying to bring the stern back around. At least everything's happening slow right here. As he tries to bring it over. So he's kind of stuck just off the dock. It's not really coming over where he wants it. And again, he's got somebody willing to help in the bow, but I'm not sure that this is a boater in the bow. They might not know exactly what they're doing. So Cap's going to turn in, try and get the bow over on this one. And his guy's not really leaving or making an effort to try and leave the boat. And there we go. He's going to step off now. He's got a line in hand as well. So that's a pretty good start for this crew. As the stern starts to kick out again. So nobody's going after that stern line. Again, one of those signs that this probably is a vessel that's been hired for some reason, because this crew's in no rush. And even our girl at the bow, she just steps off and she's just going to walk it off and leave them. So our crew comes in, he gets the quick step off, he's got the line, Cap puts it in reverse. And they just need to let him pull it over and see if we can get our guy off the stern with the line. So there we go. He's going to jump it over, and she did a pretty solid job getting this one over. They actually tried docking for a few minutes, and one of the guys tried it first, and she wound up kicking him out of the seat. We weren't filming it when it happened, but we came over after we saw that happen, and she was able to finish the job for him and get it buttoned up. And she's even trimming the motor up, just getting it ready to go to get put on the trailer, and has it set up pretty solid for this crew to get this one finished out. Somebody hands her a towel so she can just wipe her face and get it done. But she's grabbing a bag, and it looks like she's getting off the boat. I'm now wondering if she's not going to get the trailer as well. Yep, she's walking it off. I guarantee she's going to get it. So this crew has lost steering, as you can tell by the guy sitting on the stern of the vessel, as the guy in the front's not touching the steering wheel. So he's trying to get close to the dock, but you can tell that he's steering from the stern of the boat, actually by turning the engine. So something's gone wrong with their setup. And there we go. They'll wind up getting it over and be good to go. And speaking of good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Rams. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats versus Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.